Yo, how's everyone going? It's Trip, just chilling. This is more of like an update. It's been a minute. Um, I guess not too much has really changed on the doctorate side. So I'm waiting to see a neurologist or MS specialist later on in September. It's just the earliest they had at the time. But in doing that though, like my symptoms have gotten worse. The seizing, the ticking, I don't drive, and things like that. It's been hard, and in doing that, it's also like affected how I am, like with and my relationships and things like that. And I've had to take time to really try to focus on those instead. Um, it's ridiculous, and I'm getting ready to go on the road to anyone who's going to any festivals this year. Since the world's back, I'll be helping my boy out at Elevated Booth. So if you're like Cosmic or uh, Summer Camp or Imagine or Lost Lands, we'll be there. Come check us out. Come check out our bags and stuff. Shout out to them to also allowing me to give me a chance to come out and work and actually yell, and they help and understand that I have situations and problems, and they work with me, so they allow me to work. So shout out to them for that. I also want to do shout out to the Retrieving Freedom. They're a service training dog company for vets and autistic kids. Um, I had applied earlier this year. As I was looking to find a dog and a dog trainer, I was pointed in the direction, and I applied and did the whole interview process and things like that, and got to accept it. So I'm looking forward to be working with them, and uh, I'm really grateful. Honestly, yeah, I have no idea when I got that email saying that I was. It was it was a relief, honestly. Uh, but yeah, so I'm gonna start doing that. Things like that. And you can probably follow that like on my Instagram and on my Twitch. I'll probably do Untapped Trip. But moving on to like the vet stuff. Vets. Again, I say this and I will keep saying this: record and document every session with any doctor. If you had a problem, if they're not being seen, or they're not telling you this, or you can't do this, or when it comes to like patient getting treatment outside in community care, like don't let them tell you that you have to do it or they have to do it so you can get it. No, 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 no. They actually have to do it and they have to put it in the process. They're just being lazy and they don't want to do it. And like it may seem harsh or whatnot, but I've had to put in referrals or result. I've The last time I went to hand in paperwork so they could put in a referral for me, they told me that again that I had to do it or they had to, which wasn't the case. I came back with the actual proof because I actually called them. Cops were brought up, and then eventually I have this documented and all of this too and transcribed. Cop came up, went talked to her, and then like mean mugged me. Went back, came back, and then looked at me. My wife and I was like, "Yo, they like that's for you." It's like, "Yeah." And then all of a sudden he walks out, and the head nurse is like, "Well," I was like, "I just need this so I can get this." She's like, "We can do that." I was like, "Why wasn't that not the case 2 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago? Why was the cop brought up? Why was I?" And get off my bed, cat. Um, sorry, claws. But that's what I've been like, yo. And as I was sitting there going through my own thing, I heard another vet asking me, he's like, "Yo, I would like some blood work done," and they, the nurse was like, "Just putting him off." It's like, "Yo, just wait. You could just wait. You have another thing coming up and things like that. You could just wait." I was like, well, how do you tell them that? Like, why are you telling them to wait? Like, that's not even so. And it's a constant. Like, yo, other vets and like, yo, it's horror stories and people who really don't even have like you'll have problems and needs. Well, I've heard them even say that they will. I'll just put it off because I know it's so bad that the ones who really do need it as well. Just the vets looking out for other vets in their own way, and it's noble and it's loving, but it is so fucked up. Vets go home and die. Vets kill themselves. As much talk as we talk about, veterans killing themselves, and so like that number has never changed, and in my honest opinion, it's probably worse than what they really tell us. You know, and like I said, it's enough is enough. And again, like I said, the hope of this channel was to is to bring other vets, so share their stories, and just, it's not necessarily about like forcing a change and whatnot. But it's also like this, I guess, a healing when you could like share and like it can be unanimous. You can whatnot, and you'll be in the Discord. I'll make sure I post the link down below. But like it's been crippling for me. I pass out. I drop things. I seize. It's constant. And like as I was rescheduling, like the brain lesion in my brain that was left new, the disjunctive gaze that is in my brain that shows up, and like other tests that back it up get brushed to the side as if it's like, oh, just a fluke or it's just electrical or it's not really there. But like I got videos, I got all of this, and you still are put it aside. And I just talked to my new neurologist, well, to try to see him about the appointment, and they had rescheduled me to see somebody who wasn't an MS specialist, but I was like, no. And then they're like, well, let's look at your record. And they come to find out there's even something funny with my white blood cell count, which is ironically, from what I've heard, is like another similar symptom of MS. And again, I'm not saying that I do have this. I have a neurological condition though that is affecting my relationship, my life, my work, and like I don't like and I know my vet. I got vets who get told they don't have PTSD. They get told like it's okay to drink 6 beers a day, as long as you don't like get drunk or something and things like that. And like that, you're not treating us. You want to treat symptoms and then let us like no. And then when you bring up a voice of concern, it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous negligence, and it even crosses over into the civilian sector too, as well. Even with when people who do work with them, because they'll take advantage of the fact that the community care will just pay for whatever they put down. Because like the last neurologist I saw ordered a whole bunch of heart stuff and chat and all that, but he didn't do a single examination of my heart when he saw me or ask any questions or things like that. But he just wasted the money, and then he just kicked me out and didn't even go over the results of the actual like neurological test that we did. He didn't actually go over any of them and refused to go over them with me, in fact. And they actually threatened to call security on me as well. And that was Research Medical Center in Kansas City. Shout out to y'all. Amazing service. But yeah, I'm going on pretty bit long, and I feel like I'm ranting. But yo, vets, there comes a point you got to make a voice. You got to get right. We got to make our own voice at times. We got to share. We can't like be quiet. And who knows? Maybe it'll be years, or maybe actually when I do get a diagnosis and I'm able to give this out, or and other vets will come and whatnot. But like we got to start somewhere. Even if it's just healing amongst ourselves. But I appreciate y'all, and I'll be shout out to I want to give a shout out to my boy where at Elevated Life. They're give me a chance to help go out and work with them during the summer festival season. So like I do appreciate them allowing, and they work with me because they know like I will pass out, and like he's hung out with me and see me crash in a park, and he knows like the stuff I'm in, and he's willing. They're like we'll work with you so you can come out. So like if you're gonna be at Cosmic or summer camp, Lost Lands or Imagine, come find Elevated Life. We'll be there. And to all you guys, vets, everyone else, love, peace, happiness to all y'all, man. Life is life. It's a struggle. Keep your head up. And there's something about just being honest and real with the people you love and finding those that will make things worth it and keep you going. But I appreciate y'all. Probably I'll definitely be updating stuff about the retrieving freedom and things like that on my Instagram or on my Twitch at Untapped_trip and all that jazz. Peace.